The Happy Gas and everything we saw alongside it from last week's preview has just made it onto Java Edition snapshots, and inside of this week's beta preview, we've actually seen quite a number of other different types of things. Maybe not related to the Happy Gas or anything like that, but related to map makers and custom world makers and things like that, because now, as this one preview, custom biomes and replacing biomes is actually now a thing. And how do you do it, you might ask? Well, that's a very good question. Because according to the preview, all you'd have to do is like update your behavior packs in a way, and I am not that talented enough to do that. But in the case you are a map maker, then this change is now possible and doable, which is going to be so interesting to see with whatever types of maps and worlds people make. But a new command that actually did make it inside the game is the control scheme command, which looks like it really toggles a bunch of like camera settings and things like that. So if you just try, say, the camera relative just to see what that's all about, and nothing happened. Strafe? What about this one? I think we've come to a conclusion that I'm really not that good at commands. But something I do know is the fact that elytras and rubber banding as a whole has been a serious problem over the past like several weeks at this point, and as of today's preview, they have been making works towards trying to negate some of these problems, such as the fact that, say you fly through sugarcane or something like that, there would be some major rubber banding, but now, as this preview, that should no longer be the case. On top of when you use a firework rocket, there shouldn't be much of any rubber banding now, which is good, which is like profoundly and objectively really good. But if you don't like that, for whatever reason, this isn't a good change, then don't worry, because there have been plenty of changes to the profanity settings both on Xbox Edition and on Nintendo Switch platforms. How does that relate to the previous rubber band changes? Well, it doesn't. But it is at least good to know that we are getting plenty of changes and fixes to many different bugs, such as the fact that Evoker's legs, for whatever reason, just would not move when going around, and now you got some very movie legs. Okay, that's good. And yeah, apart from a bunch of other technical changes, that's pretty much this preview today. And yeah, there's quite a number of welcoming fixes and changes, but I think this preview was mainly just like a bug fixing preview to allow Java Edition to catch up with the Happy Gas stuff, but still, it's a welcoming thing to see some things like that. But next week, and possibly in the coming weeks, we will see more things possibly related to the Happy Gas, to other gas, and other different types of things like that. And I'm not saying Minecraft has to do this, but because they are focusing heavily on like gas related things with new gas variants like the Happy Gas, how cool would it be if we got other gas related things from certain relevant Minecraft content we've seen recently? I don't know, I'm just saying. But yeah, let me know what you think of this preview down below. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.